unidentified movement detected in floor 2.
Fresh meat. Okay. Sorry. I was finishing my soup really quick. Okay, so today we're gonna work more on that commission. I do currently have it set up so that the raffle stuff is not fully activated, but you can get information if you do exclamation raffle. It'll respond to you with a brief snippet if you do exclamation raffle info. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp on stream. If you do exclamation raffle info, it will give you the full information for the raffle. Good to see you again, Mike. Good to see you again too, Levi. Thank you so much for the 26k to the chat versus Mycelia challenge. I feel like we're gonna make it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll be real nice and extend the challenge. But it's kind of fun to see a deadline. You guys have like 45 days to do it. Technically, it's like a full 45 days. I have officially posted on social media with it. I have a TikTok that I'm going to do after stream that I'm going to go ahead and post. And then I also post it to the Discord. But it is on Blue Sky right now. So it is officially out there. And I have a thing on my BRB screen and on my starting screen. So that will stay until we meet our goal. Or, you know, whatever happens. Whatever happens. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. We're back at it again with a little bit more art. I just don't like the way the mouth is tracking. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. You know, there's an avatar, it moves. It's cool. At least the audio quality should be okay for right now. Okay. I just literally sucked down an entire like bowl full of ramen like on the starting screen. I even restarted it because I was like, it's really freaking hot. But I got it down, so we're gonna start. So hopefully we'll be able to go a little bit longer than we did yesterday. Since yesterday I hadn't eaten before I started, and I was like, I'm kind of hungry, so I stopped stream and went and ate. But yeah. Let's get into it. Let me get all comfortable in my chair, hunched over like a gremlin, and get ready. Yeah, let me switch this over. I almost went to the gaming screen. Okay, here's I gotta go over here though. Bam. Okay. You know, I want to make myself a little smaller. Show you guys off a little more. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Yeah. Okay, let me grab this. Okay, so we have our reference again. We're doing the ship deck with the full breakdown, the whole shebang. And we ended yesterday with roughing out the, it looks like a blueprint. So I did this. Hang on, let me pull up my hand because it's a little hard to gesture without like something like in the forefront that's a little easier to see, which is really funny. I don't want to do, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do just the spud whale arm, so it's not like in my way. It's just only going to be in your guys' way. Sorry. It's gonna be in your guys' way. Okay. So, I did this, and I can show you a better view of that here. So this is commission. This is in reps. Oh shit, I think it's in reps. Hold on. Complete. Oh no. Fuck, I lost the... Hang on, I'll find it. Give me a second. Hold on. Is it in here? Son of a bitch, where did I put it? Oh no. It's in here somewhere. Hold on. Is it in screenshots? Fuck! Here it is! Okay. So here, I will actually show you guys the full floor plan that I had pulled up. Here, we'll do the whole thing. Okay. Okay. So, first we'll go with what Gray sent me. So this is the ship. This is the outer ship. This right here is the bridge that we are working on currently. He had sent me a rough sketch. Hey, Shuna. Hey. And so I color coded it and I broke it down and I went over it a little bit more to like solidify some of the plans, and then I went through and I did a floor plan of like what each station kind of would roughly look like based off of the drawing. So we would be standing right about here in the picture looking out. So this is just the first of the overlays for Gray's stream. That's Gray Devil. He's the one that usually spams like the dick notice in chat. So when he comes in, it's like dicks, and like yeah, that's usually Gray who does that one. But yeah, so I did this and I labeled each one. And I sent this to him. And I was like, okay, here's what everything does. And he's like, I was not expecting that. And I was like, I know, but it's okay. I had to do this for me. So I have the floor plan. So we have like the holo viewer, captain's ready room access, first officer's ready room, mini holo overview. The captain's area, his personal elevator comes up through here. Cockpit, full overview for the pilot, for the captain and the first mates, and then the weapon system, life support and crew tracking, shield systems, analysis and engineering, which is like science station. Then the front little point right here is the radar, navigation, and tracking station. Then we have engineering system status, engine status, crew status, full ship comm station 1, full ship comm station 2, because you know, it's a big ship. It's a big as shit ship. And then this goes down through a hallway. So there's like 4 different levels. So each color is a different level. So we have the very first one we're working on right now is this outer orange one. And then the darker orange one. And then you can't tell, but this one is a slightly darker orange. And then the darkest is the highest. So this is the floor plan from above. And then I actually did the lights. Was it this one? I did the light and vent layouts. I just flipped it. Did the light and vent layouts. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm taking this rough and I am solidifying it. So I'm going through and this is a big as shit canvas too. So I'm going through and I'm solidifying it. Right now I'm roughing out the main area. So this would be the orange level, which is the lowest. This section would be the secondary orange. This section would be the third level. It's the captain station. And then this section up here is the final level. So yes, this is what we worked on yesterday. And we're going to keep working on this one probably for a little bit. And this is a very large canvas, guys. This particular canvas, now granted, I've made it smaller. I've made it much smaller. So this canvas currently is like 20k by 11k. You may or may not have picked up an interest in modding Minecraft again. Do it! Do it, mod the Minecraft. Do the stuff. Try all the cool stuff. Do all the cool stuff. Let's see, what else? But yeah, this is where we are on this commission. Sorry, I'm trying not to burp again. I can't decide if I'm gonna vomit or not, because I sucked on that ramen so quick, but I'm pretty excited. It looks really chaotic, and it's a little bit hard to see unless I like zoom in, which is not the point, but hopefully it's not too confusing. I'm gonna try and clean it up a bit more. Adding layers, sectioning the layers, editing section, and then putting more details in the different sections. Exactly. That is exactly how you gotta do it. I'm doing the lowest level first, and then I've roughed out the edge of the second level. I'm not gonna put that in yet. I'm gonna go through, detail the first layer, and then we're going to the next one. Hi, Venra! Thank you for clocking in! And yeah. So it's really roughed out right now. You can see like all of my shitty lines and stuff. Speak the devil. Did you just boot up Minecraft? Did you just boot up Minecraft? Oh, you're considering, oh sorry, I skipped a message. You're considering getting it for Venra and having us try doing a Skyblock playthrough altogether. I mean, I actually surprisingly play a lot of Minecraft offline. You guys have no idea. I have a permanent world. There's the foreground, midground, and background. Exactly. There is definitely, because this is an easier one to look at. That's the foreground is the one we're working on right now, and then you have 2 sections for the midground, and then the actual foreground itself, background, midground, and foreground are actually the thing that is the best. And it's such a cool angle too. Like, I'm absolutely obsessed with this. Like, I'm sorry. When Gray was like, hey, I wanna redo my ship, I was excited to take a look at it. And I was like, you know, that would be really super fun. Oh, I don't need this one anymore. That would be really super fun to do and work on. And he's like, yeah. And then when he was like, I want somebody else to do it. And I was like, you took a graphic design class? Oh, nice. I have done a lot of art classes, but it's always interesting. I always like to hear feedback and information from peeps. Like, so you can always offer, what's that word? Advice, that's the word. I can't guarantee I'll take it though, but I am always willing to listen. I love to talk about art. So yes. You miss Minecraft? Oh, do you have Minecraft? Venra, if you have Minecraft, we should do a thing. I'm not saying that we will play a ton. Oh, because you got a new system. It probably didn't come through on your new system. Okay, so let me go ahead and grab my colors that I was working with, which I totally ignored at the end, because I started to have it set up so I had the blue line for the edge of the desk, the very front edge of the desk. Green was the base, and then I added yellow in there, and then the blue, and I did not keep with it. So what we're going to do is I am going to go through and just kind of leave it as is. Oh, you used to have it for Xbox 360? Oh, if you have an old account, Venra, you might still be able to... You can still actually access it. You missed that old Minecraft server sometimes. Then again, there wasn't much else to do after all we did there. That's very true. You know what I thought about doing, Levi, is... So I have a forever world, and I'm just throwing a bunch of shit onto that world right now. And I actually... Oh, shit. I actually originally made it for the goblins, so that they would have something to, like, run around and play in. That would have items. Oh, shit, I got rid of that. I don't need that whole line. I just need that partial line. And I'm debating about, like, building a whole bunch of stuff and then, like, setting it up for a world for us for later. Cordy Camp!
It's so cool!
It's so cool! Welcome! Thank you for subscribing! Look at your badge! I had a whole spiel and my spiel is gone. But your access card has been updated and you are now able to access some of the other levels of the... Well, on my personal server, there is a special channel that has not been opened yet, but it is only for subs, where you guys will go to vote on designs and stuff earlier than everybody else. But, yeah, you get cool badges, and you get to use all the stuff all over the place. Also, vendors, you don't have to have the Xbox. You don't have to have an Xbox. If you have a Windows account, you can actually load it onto your system. Like, you can use your login, and if you have a Windows account, you can connect your Xbox account to your Windows account and still access anything you had used or gotten on your Xbox account. Sorry, I had to make an X on there. Even if you had a disc. If you showed ownership of it, oh my god, I still have my 360 to be honest with you though. I do. It's my baby. It's my baby. It's the one that it's my third one that I had gotten. So I had gotten initially a first one, and then I got a second one that I had saved up with like all of my own personal money. I wanted to change this just a little bit. With all of my own personal money, and then I ran that second one into the ground, just the same as the first. You had an Xbox 360? Dude, you know what's really funny is I recently, only like just last year, did my Xbox 360 controller die. Or was it the year before last? It was like right at the end of the first one, of the first of last year, of this year, or at the very end of last year. That's the word I was looking for. But yeah. Oh my god, it got the red ring of death. No, I'm so sorry. You did have a disc, so you no longer have Minecraft. Fuck. Luckily, it's not super crazy expensive, since they try and, you know, they try and include other age ranges in there for it. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, I'm so sorry. You don't mind jumping back into the old Minecraft again with our friends or of the Breakfast Club again? I think it would be super fun. What I almost want to do is I almost want to like make a world that's like full of a bunch of shit that we can just go in and explore. Because I love exploration in Minecraft. Even though, like, it's not really, like, super crazy or super in-depth or anything else like that, it's still, I just feel like it feeds my soul. Okay, so this is the section we're doing right now, which is the analysis, the science station. I smoothed out some of the curves a little bit. I want it to look a little... Oh, shit. Can I make it look more organic? Hang on. I have to look. I have to look at Gray's stuff. So... he does not use... He uses some sharp and soft shapes. I can't show you... So Gray actually has a new design, but I can't show you guys that right now because it's spoilers. No spoilers. Mom, there are adventure mod packs. Yeah, but there's different than that. I don't want to have something that somebody else made. I want to show everybody something I made. I have roughed out like some giant structures, and I have like these giant robot things that I've built like in my world that are like crushing through mountains. I put a lot of work into it, guys. You think one ground rule should be no one defeats the Ender Dragon by themselves? The endgame boss fight is for all of us to do together. Agreed. You don't have the Xbox 360, it kind of went up in fire. Oh, fuck no. If you had it, then we could have worked around it, but that's okay. I mean, you know, shit happens. Alright, I'm gonna actually have to make this shape a lot more. Boom, there we go. And then I want it to curve into the front panel here. Right there. I don't have to be super precise. This is going to be done over with actual line art, so I'm just roughing it. We're roughing it right now. You admittedly felt sad when we didn't get to do that the last time around. Yeah. I was pretty upset. There were a couple of people that had gone through and like did a whole bunch of stuff, and I was like, oh guys, this is a together server. This isn't like a solo thing. The Xbox 360 was a shittily designed console. You take that back, okay? That shitty console completely changed my life. I need this line currently because I still need it for marking off the other edge, because this is technically where the full bottom edge of the desk would be, but I don't need it all the way out here. Mom, it was carried. Yes, exactly. It was carried by Halo. Do you know how amazing Halo was when it came out? I played it. My dad played it. We played it together. Man, that makes me want to go back and play Halo again. Like, so bad. It was worse in every single way than the PS. That's fucking heresy. You better take that back. Actually, I need to bring this out, up, back, and then curve into the desk. Oh, my hand is so shaky right now. And then down. Thank you! I'll take a big old chippy ship. Just a reminder, thank you for clocking in! Oh, sweet, and a posture check. Wow, everything all at once. Hang on. Okay. I just goblin sat, so I'm gonna ungoblin sit. Is this 98 degrees? It is 98 degrees that is playing right now. I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to listen to my totally awesome playlist of songs that were popular that I like. Okay. Let me double check the other side. Right now, I'm not bothering with cleaning up the other side quite as much as I am this side. This side is the one I'm going to focus on. If Halo wasn't an Xbox exclusive, it wouldn't have been even half as successful. I agree. It would not have been not even half as successful. It would not have even been an eighth of as successful. Halo made it. which is sad to say that they completely shit on its legacy, but you know, that's a whole nother thing, but that's fine. Okay, I don't need this anymore. This I'm gonna go ahead and pull down, and then I'm pretty sure I've got, I don't, I have a solid station section, all the way down to the edge of the stairs, so let me go ahead and switch that up. Go. I'm so sorry. You guys are gonna have to. Halo sucked for at least the last 2 games. Yeah, it has actually. Yeah. I can't deny it. It has. It really has. Absolutely has. I'm gonna make this a nice smooth curve. I was gonna make things a lot more angular, but I think I'm gonna smooth it out just a little bit. Specifically, mostly actually, because here. How much curvature there is on the outside of the ship. I want to kind of mimic that a little bit. So what I may do is I'll do curvier lines, but I think I'll do sharper points and kind of mimic the outside structure on the inside, which you can kind of see a little bit on the inside right through here. The last bit was shoveling the last layer of shit on the top of an already filled grave. The last one was pretty much just shitting on top of the grave that's already been buried. Okay, so let me go ahead and make this pointier. Okay, the only game you ever really want to play on the PS2, never even mainstream. What game? What game? What game? What game? Tell us the game. Because we're a big fan of PlayStation games here. PS2 games specifically. Champions of Norath. That sounds very familiar. That sounds very familiar. Why does that sound so familiar? Okay, have that down. Okay, I want to thicken this side up and then pull it in so it's reflected in the same way the other side is. You can name at least 10 games on the PS2 that were good. I can name a lot more. Of course, then again, I grew up in the PlayStation 2 big popularity boom, so it's understandable that I could name a few more. Millie! Okay, I no longer need this. No longer need that. Technically, I don't need this section either. You talked about it during the collab you followed from. Oh yeah, we did. That's why it sounds familiar. I was like, fuck, I've heard this. Why have I heard this before? Like 3 of them are Final Fantasy though. Shut the fuck up. That's maybe true. That may be true. Maybe true. That is a distinctive possibility. Okay, let's do that, and I want really nice, clean, solid shapes. Begrudgingly, 10. Dude, 10 is definitely included. I love 10. I love 10. Although I played it to the point, do you know when you play a game, like a lot of a game, to the point where you could probably play it in your sleep, and in fact, most likely you've fallen asleep whilst playing the game. Because even the heavy combat sections, they just don't give you any adrenaline anymore. The amount of times I've fallen asleep while playing that. And no, you never played Final Fantasy 5, 6, 7? Oh, they suck. You never said what system. Some of them are good. Some of them are good. Okay, this one, I think, yeah, I have it come up so it's a solid panel system. Okay, so this technically this won't be here, but that's totally fine. Over Final Fantasy 7. well, I mean, are you talking about like the remake? I mean, you can use an emulator for some of the older stuff. I mean, man, it's really chilly in here. Hold on, let me put on my hoodie real fast. Let me clean up some of my lines. I don't really need all of these. Welcome back, Chad. Okay, let me go ahead and get these line sections down here. Ooh, that first line is really shit. Why is that first line really shit? There we go. You don't like how they approached. I liked the fan. I liked the game. I liked the remake. Okay. I was not as much of a fan. I feel like they did some of my babes dirty with how they set stuff up. And I feel that if you're going to make a remake, it should be the same game. You know, I like the idea maybe of if you're gonna make a game and you're gonna remake it. You gotta check something now. Okay, go check it. You don't play Rebirth or Crisis Core yet, so don't spoil it. Okay, I won't. I'm super silent. You will never hear another thing from me again. Okay, I did want to... There's no I don't think I have a console here. I think there's literally just a fucking space. Yeah, I literally just put a fucking space. Oh, I put stairs going up here, like there's an observation, like you go check out on stuff. So let me go and actually add that in here. La la la. I changed my mind. Okay, let's undo that. And so let's actually add the 3 stairs on over here in this section as well. You got stuck on the secret boss in the first game, it's bullshit. Well, that's why you don't do this. That's why you don't go for secret bosses until you get to a point where you're super freaking good at the game. You finish the storyline, and then you come back and you do another playthrough and you catch all the secret bosses and you go through all the little secret areas and you do all the secret stuff. Mom, your max level, you had to check. You had to check if you had the game with the best intro in your opinion for Final Fantasy. Is it Final Fantasy -10? It's the best one in my opinion. Or is it for... Yeah, it is. Was it real... Oh, what can I do for you? I can't hear you. Yeah, fucking love that intro. It's so good. It's so good. There were so many times I would start a new game just to listen to the intro. You have the disc? I have 2 copies of the disc. And I also have a digital copy. Actually, I have 2 digital copies. But I will always divert back to the physical disc rather than playing the digital copy because the physical discs have the original Japanese faces, which in my opinion are way the fuck better. The expressions are better, the character designs are much better. It's just so much better overall. I do not know why they fucked them up that bad. Okay, and this one I wanted to pull in the stairs, which is a super tripping hazard for all of your employees, guys. They don't make them like they used to. Well, what they did is, so in the original Final Fantasy X, as well as like the 10-2s, like when they originally made them, they put a lot of love and a lot of care and a lot of effort and everything into the models. But the models themselves look very Asian, which is expected because the majority of them were based off of, you know, characters that were originally drawn to be more ethnically Asian, which is great. They all look fabulous, they look fantastic, beautiful. And in the, not the remake, but the like international version, which is the digital copy that you can buy nowadays, they redid, for some fucking reason, all of the models, and they look more Americanized. So their faces are more Eastern, which does not look great for some of them. They took Titus's his tan is like fucking gone. And yeah, they kind of like shit on everything. I'm not happy with them. And like in my personal opinion, I think the character models do not look great. I do not think they did a great job. There's a distinctive difference. Go and look it up right now. Go and look it up and then come back and then tell me I'm right. Of the character models, and it's just wow. It's very wow. You got lost in the sauce and never thought once, should I? Even though you could, should you? You haven't been. They made them look fatter. You need to get back to 100%ing the games in order. Do it. Yeah, you haven't been able to play Final Fantasy X much yet. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's so good. I love 10. I love 10-2. I like Final Fantasy games. I'm very much a huge Final Fantasy fan. Which is why my outfit has like so many fucking belts for my normal one. Because I'm a big fan of Final Fantasy. You know what I was gonna do? I was gonna curve them a bit more, but I think I decided a little bit against it, which is fine. Okay. So, hold please. I think I fudged up. I did fudge up, but it's okay. We're just gonna do it this way. Da, 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 da. You got stuck after the dragon bit in Final Fantasy 2. 2 is confusing. Yeah, 2 is really confusing. 2 is the one where they realized, oh shit, people actually like this, and we gotta come up with something that works. So here's a little bit more of an actual storyline for everything. Fuck yeah. Here we've solidified all the mechanics that you guys actually told us you really freaking love, and we did great on that. We're a little weak on the storyline, but it's okay. I hope to see you guys back on Final Fantasy 14 again someday. If only it wasn't so pricey for the subscription. Yeah, I had to like take a break and hold off for a little bit, and then because I've rearranged stuff since then, it does make it hard to like justify like rearranging my budget again and be like, I can do 14. I'll get back into it though. I love 14. It's so good. You're still around on 14, Mom, isn't though? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Shuna is definitely still on. I'm currently not. 'Cause I'm a little bitty for artist. Which sucks butt cheeks, but you know. Shit like that happens. Hold on. Did I mess up? I did. Dun da da dun da 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 dun da 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 da. No rush at all? Okay. I mean, like, I personally really want to play, so I can't really be like, yeah. Hold on. Your arm's out of sockets. Let the Wookiee win. Sorry guys, I love this song, and it's been a little bit since I've actually listened to it. So there's a ton of stuff on this playlist. I've talked about it before, like how there's a bunch of shit like that's just thrown on this playlist, and I cannot guarantee what is going to play. Like just random shit is going to play. All right, you're back. Welcome back. We have plenty of stuff to do whenever you get back into 14. Oh yeah, there's a whole expansion that was added just after I think we kind of paused. So yeah, there's a ton of stuff that we can get back in and do. Like a ton. I don't like the angling of that, so you know what I'm gonna do? For right now, we're just gonna fucking get rid of it. There's so much going on. This is so far away. Nobody's gonna zoom in on a Twitch stream and be like, this spot is left blank. Why is this spot blank? Nobody, literally nobody is gonna do it. Hi, Gray. Speaking of, Gray is the one that this is for. It's, hold on. Da-da-da. Yeah, it's 7.38 right now. Oh, for 14. Oh my god, they've added a ton. It's not time to stop! Don't tell me to stop! Okay. Lurking to support, no worries. Wait, are you streaming? Dude, if you're streaming, just focus on your stream. You don't have to learn. You don't have, I understand your support. You don't have to lurk while you're streaming. Just take a break. Okay, so I have this area roughed out. I'm gonna move on to the next area, which is this slightly angled console bank right through here. Unlike these other ones where it's like you step up the steps and then you get to the console section. Your hands still hurt from hurling all those fire hoses today. Hi, Earfang! I bet. I mean, you did it for quite a few hours. I can understand why your hands would be tired. My hands would also be very tired. Okay, so I don't particularly need this line right this second, but I'm gonna hold on to it for just a little bit. I do have this set up as like a solid nav bank with just a bunch of readouts, so we don't have to do too much on that one. Okay. Right there. This is the nav bank section. You have carpal tunnel, no shit, Sherlock. I mean, any normal person is gonna have trouble with their hands and joints and the whole shebang if there's a whole bunch of shit happening and you're having to do it constantly over and over again for quite a few hours. Okay, so I have I had this broken up, and I think I'm gonna change it just a little bit. I had it a solid station, so there were screens down here and screens up here. However, I think I'm gonna slice it up just a little bit so that there is actually a section where you can walk up here. Similar, wow, that's a straight line tool. Similar to the other one here. Here, and we'll do here. Da, 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 da. Is this, what is this from? It's either from one of the Matrix movies. I don't think it is though. I think it's actually from Bloodborne. I think it's a Bloodborne song. Oh no, wait. Wow, what is this from? It doesn't tell me, so I can't check it, guys. I'm so sorry. I can't tell. It does not tell me. I have like 1,000 some odd songs on this playlist. It does not tell me what's currently playing. Like I can go over here and I can select the live BGM, and it just tells me if it's playing or if I can pause. It might be, I know, because I don't have any Monster Hunter. I don't have any Monster Hunter soundtracks. It's not Monster Hunter. It's either Bloodborne, one of the Bloodborne remixes, or something from one of the Matrix movies, is what it sounds like. I don't know. The mystery. This is Final Fantasy X again. This is the Hymn of the Faith. Kind of sounded like something from the Matrix. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It felt very Matrixy. I could not tell. My God, I feel bad that I'm like, I can't tell. Okay. And then, so this is the desk edge itself. So I don't need this because it cuts it off. Yeah. You don't remember shit from The Matrix, not gonna lie. Oh my god. The Matrix was like foundational to my sense of aesthetics. There's a reason that you look at some of my stuff and I'm like, that's a lot of leather. I wonder what your, that's a lot of 90s technology. Wow, that's a lot of plugs and ports in the body. I wonder what that's from. It's a mystery. The world will never know. It's a lot of stuff. It's a Morpselia. Watch out, guys! I'm gonna Morbius out. But yeah, no, I really do love the Matrix technology. Did you know there's a Matrix MMO? It's like super dead, but it's like really good actually. It's like really good actually. You can wear like outfits. There's like a bunch of different places you can visit from the movies in the world and stuff like that. You can host like dance parties and like, oh god, it's so good. You did it? Oh my god, it's so good. Go look it up. I don't know if it's still active. I pray that they have not closed it down. My god, that shit used to be so hype. Actually, I think I remember watching a video about it or something like that. Yeah. You should go try it. Rewatch that video. Or go try it. Okay. And then this is going to come up here. So I want to get rid of all of this. This is a smooth line going right into the console. The psychology behind the Matrix is horrific if it were real. We're all trapped in pods that regulate our body temperatures based on what we see in the dream world and are fed liquefied remains. Yes. Liquefied nutrients based upon those who have passed before us. Gnarly, right? You know what's even scarier is you can't guarantee that it's not real. The only thing you can guarantee is that you think, so therefore you are. Okay, so this is the front line for it. Oh, shit, the bed. Did it have like super shit optimization? Oh yeah, it was horrible. It's horribly optimized because it's not optimized for any current systems. And it already ran like ass when it was new. Because, you know, it was the computers of the day. Like that was just a thing. I think if the video you're talking about is the one I remember having watched here recently, that yes, she watched, is a video from 8 years ago? That's funny. Oh my god, was it 8 years ago? No, that's not. Shit, maybe. What's the name of the video? Hey, it's some Devil May Cry. Death of a Game Matrix Online? Oh my god. Does it really die? Is it gone? Hold on, I gotta search for it real fast. Hold on. Matrix Online. Is it still going? Did they close it? I'm gonna be sad if they closed it. I haven't thought about it in a long time. Okay. Online. It looks as though it's still available. Hang on, it's a discontinued massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Hang on, let me check the Wikipedia. It's abandoned, but it's still around. You can run it. Oh, fuck yeah, man. I'm just saying, we may have a Matrix day. Yeah, yeah. Sony Online Entertainment stopped serving the Matrix Online due to low subscription numbers. The service was officially shut down in 2009. At the same time, it had fewer than 500 active players. Not like this. After the closing, the website remained operational for a limited period of time. Visitors were greeted with an invitation to peruse the official memory book, which had been posted as a parting gift to the fans. The book includes a summary of the storyline and various nostalgic items. It may not be safe to run. It probably isn't. It probably is not safe to run. But I bet you I could get it going again. Thank you, Irving, for contributing 6K to the Chat vs. Mycelia challenge. For those who are not aware, I'm currently running a challenge right now where if you guys can complete the Chat vs. Mycelia challenge, then I will do an art raffle where you guys can win various cool artworks and items like that. First place is a character sheet. The second through 5th place are skeb-like drawings where you just give me a character and I'll do whatever and you'll get a really cool thing back. Cannot guarantee what it will be. Could be funny, could be serious, could be anything. It's kind of hard to get folks onto a sub-only MMO when free ones like Wizard 101 and Final Fantasy XIV exist, even if it's part of a famous series. Yeah, Wizard 101 is no longer really free. You have to pay for stuff now. You know what? Let me just make this whole console section just a solid piece. Let me just save myself that headache. You can get like 2 hours of playtime, then everything is locked off so you can't progress. Yeah, either you have to seriously sit there and grind and basically wait around for stuff to refill, or you have to pay. It sucks. I'm gonna delete this. I had this line there. It was for a very specific reason. I no longer remember the very specific reason. So we're just gonna delete it. Okay, so that is set. This, I want this to be my console top here. And then, oop, actually, let's redo that whole line. So here to here. Here to here. And then here to here. You basically, yeah, the gameplay isn't exactly the most enjoyable experience. You basically do the same thing over and over again from what you saw. Yeah, it's not super great. Actually, let me make this as just a straight line. Oh, actually, I kind of like that. You know what? Hold on. Hold, please. Let me test something. It would mimic the outside lines a little bit more. Ooh. 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 Okay. Okay. Go off, Mycelia. Okay, and then for... Yeah, okay. This one, I do want to bring it down and out just a little bit more. Your uncle got pretty into it and you think he got over level 40, and the gameplay is just stack damage debuffs and use the highest damage thing you have. Yeah. Well, and then you also have all the stuff for Roblox, too. Although Roblox is not exactly riveting for some of its stuff. I say then there's some kind of, like, super fan who's gonna, like, school me about it. Raisin. Okay, I want to cut this off here, make this a lot more curved. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Yeah. Some Roblox games are okay. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are bad. Some of them are very bad. That's not the right one. That's the wrong tool. Thank you, Sam, for clocking in. And thank you so much for contributing 26k for the Chat versus Mycelia challenge. You guys may potentially meet that goal. $2K more. You feel weird playing a game you know is filled with 95% kids. It is not actually filled with 95% kids. Quite a few of those are adults. It's intended for kids. Yes. Does not necessarily mean kids are playing it. No, you don't. Yeah, no, not COD. We're talking about Roblox. Joke on COD, yeah. We're just under 100k, y'all. Only 500k left to go. You can do it. I believe in you guys. I honestly, if I didn't think you guys could do it, I would not leave it so high. The reason I've left it so high is because I feel like if I leave it any lower, you guys would just blow through it, you know? I feel like you guys can do it. I have great faith in you. Thank you, Venra, for 5,071 to the Chat versus Mycelia challenge. I kind of feel a little bit like I'm getting sick, which I really hope is not the case. One of the goblins, I started showing signs of getting sick, and I noticed I was coughing today, and I was like, fuck, you would spend the rest of your points on it if you could. We'd already be done already if there wasn't a 2k limit. Do you want me to raise the limit? Here, I will do, oh wait, hang on. Can I raise the limit? Hold on, what's the maximum? Let me check, hold on. What's the maximum I can set it to? Yeah, 501,821. Okay, hold on. Let me double check this real fast. Okay. Twitch channel points max per user. Yeah, a viewer can only use a maximum of 250,000 points to participate in a single prediction. That's not what I need. Channel point guide. You know what? Let me just look it up. Let me just pull it up. That's fine. We can just pull it up. Bum, bum, bum. I have Twitch hotkey. Oh, I gotta mute this. Mute the tab. I mean, you guys can't hear it anyway. It's more so that it'll bother me. Okay. Go here, and then channel points. Can I change it? Oh, I don't think I can. Hang on, let me try adding a new one. Goal amount. Max. Yeah, so there's, yeah, I don't think I can. It's set. It's set. It's set. You have the minimum, which is the 250, and the max is the 2K. Yeah, I'll extend the days out. So you guys will get from now, literally now, until like December to be able to work on this. You guys have done 16%. You have, technically there are full 45 days left. Damn. Let's do some maths. Okay, so... divided by... oh, no, let's do it this way. I'm not getting distracted by social media. Okay, so 504K approximately. You don't do daily streams, so a day count isn't really an accurate way to measure this. I could do daily streams. We could do some daily streams. They might be short, but I could do them. Just so you guys have days. Just so you guys have days to input stuff in. Okay. Divided by 45. So you guys would each need to put approximately, in order to be able to do it, there would need to be like 11K worth of points input. I don't know. Maybe if you guys are good, and you have like great chat behavior, maybe I'll extend it. But we'll see how close you guys get. I cheated a little bit because I didn't tell you guys that we were doing it on Discord or anything like on social media. The social media posts were like today, and I'm gonna tell the Discord. Did I already tell the Discord? I'm gonna tell the Discord if I haven't already today. It's the plan. Did I post it? Did I hit post? Did I hit post? I did not hit post on the Discord. It's fine. I'll post it after this with the actual graphics because I just have the stuff typed out. Sorry guys, we already lost. I'm here. We can't wait on good behavior. Dun, dun, dun. I think you'll do fine. I think you guys will do fine. You guys will do fine. I don't know why you're so stressed. Okay. I did wanna change this. Bring this up to here. Bring this over to here. And then this here. It's like I'm gonna let you guys fail. Are you kidding me? I'm like the biggest softie you guys have ever met. You really think I'm gonna be like, oh, sucks to be you guys. You're not gonna do it. Pizza has arrived. We'll lurk to devour this barbecue sauce and bacon pizza. Oh my god, that sounds actually super amazing. Wow. Wow. Thank you. I'll take a big old ship. I love liquid hydration. I feel like I'm not moving as fast today as I was when I was working on this yesterday, which is fine. I mean, you're gonna have points where you're gonna work on stuff faster. You're maxing out the cat and Arc Knights. Oh, just the one that's just the regular like cat. That is funny. That is so funny. I love the fact that it's just a cat. Like it's just a regular cat. Like it's just a cat. That is so funny. It has two tails? Oh, okay. Okay. That makes it a little more special. But it's still, the fact that it's just a cat is really funny. Okay, Shuna, I have to know this. It's been killing me for a little bit. Have you ever actually watched, like, the original Alien movie? I know there's a lot of stuff that you haven't watched. Have you ever watched the original Alien movie? Or any of the Alien movies? Yeah, Sam, you have? You don't remember? Okay. You may not have that. I think I did. You think you did? Question mark. That's. I mean, it's not really a movie that you'll be like, I forgot if I watched it. There's only, it's only there on screen. Yeah, technically it's only on screen for like 20 minutes. It's not on screen for a super long time. In fact, the majority of the movie is just about the other characters. Yeah, most of the time it's in the background. What's the suspense? It's the suspense. Da-da-da-da. That's what kills, man. I'll come back to this. I want this right now. And then this comes here. Mom, it came up 46 years. It's not that long. 46 years is not that long. Okay. Okay, Ed, you're not 40. I've seen it. Exactly. Sam's seen it. It is a classic for a reason. The main reason I'm asking though is there is a Alien game which is fabulous. Oh my god, it is so fabulous. I mean, there's a couple that aren't so great, but Alien Isolation, fabulous. And I was strongly debating about like getting it. Like I've watched playthroughs, like a ton of playthroughs. Like, oh my god. Sci-fi horror isn't popular here. I'm sorry, it's not popular there. I love sci-fi horror. That stuff's my shit. That is not what I want to do right now. I forgot that it's on a symmetry tool, so I can't. It's fine. I'll just do it this way. Isolation isn't so as close to the movie. It is pretty close to the movies, mostly because it goes from horror to rage. You can definitely out yourself in a bad situation. But only because it's actually a game. The way they have it set up actually is as close as they could get while being fair to the player, or as fair as they can be to the player. Isn't put yourself, hold on, hang on. It isn't, yeah, it's not going to be as close. The reason that it isn't that unfair. The reason that it's not as unfair as the movies is because they wanted to let the players have some fun. You know, I'm going to come back to this. I don't want to start on monitors just yet, so we're just going to ignore that for right now. They wanted to allow the players to basically have fun. So they had to dumb it down. They do have, so it has a 2 AI system, and it does have like stuff where it's like, oh, you can't see them here, la la, you have to wait until this particular gauge fills up before you can actually do anything. And it really does keep it so much more fair than the original movie is. The original movie, horrifying, terrifying, absolutely crazy. But in terms of aesthetics, funny enough, the cat in Arknight, if you have her set to the JP voice, is literally just a cat meowing. That's cute. It's not saying it's unfair. You've seen 3 or 4 people getting bad saves that took an hour. Do you know the reason? A lot of people have issues with it. So the game system itself counts how many times you use a particular space to hide underneath. So say you're hiding under like this desk here. If you meet a specific quota, and they don't tell you what the quota is, if you meet a specific quota for hiding in a spot, the main AI system will tell the alien where you are, and it will send you to your location and it will kill you. And it does not, if you restart a save, it keeps the count. The count does not reset. If you've died in that one location, it does not reset. It only resets once you've started hiding in different places, and then it starts to count for those other places. And you have to meet a certain quota for other locations before the first location gets wiped out, and it resets that count, which is ridiculous. Which is so crazy. So if you're in like the medical wing and you're hiding under a bunch of medical beds because that's all that's fucking there, and you hit your quota and you get soft locked into a particular location because it's all you can do, that it's like success. They know that, but it can happen even without hiding because the alien happens to have N radar when it's to be near when you saved and didn't know. Yeah, it can fuck you up. Well, technically the alien is never actually far away from you. When it goes up inside the vents, the AI system for the alien actually waits above your location until there is a certain quota met to actually drop the alien on top of you. So it's constantly by you. But if they've already triggered a spawning event, then they're fucked. They are fucked. Let me hit save. Okay, let me go back to my reference. I'm talking too much. Okay, and then there's stuff here. Yeah, there's stuff here. So I had this panel. Okay, so this one I need to pull here. I need to pull this one here. And that's why you keep multiple saves and back up when you're fully sure it's safe. It goes by player count for like the counts. Even if you have multiple saves, it can keep your count going across multiple saves. It's real bullshitty, to be honest, the way they've got it. Actually, I need this here. But it's so good. Oh my god, the atmosphere, the sounds. Oh my god. I'm a huge fan of the Alien series. Not necessarily like the newer stuff. I'm talking like the OG series. Love that. And, yeah. You know what's really funny is somebody made a mod. The guy you watched didn't really have that issue. Not sure why though. Sometimes you're just lucky. Sometimes you were absolutely just lucky. You can have runs that are super easy and you can have runs that are like super incredibly hard. And it doesn't even have to be set on hard difficulty. It could just be like the luck of the draw. Like, some of it has to do with how the alien reacts to certain stimuli. Like if you know how he reacts to everything, because there's 3 different sections of the alien's view that the alien will see you in and will not see you in. Sorry guys, I don't want to get technical with you, but if you are within a certain range of the alien, within those 3 fields of view, then it starts basically a ticking time counter. And once you fill up that little time counter, it will then approach you. Do I want to leave it like that or no? I do not. I want to leave it how I had it. Let's go back. Da 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 da. Control Z all the way, baby. It's similar to how like, do you guys remember when I was playing Soma just here recently? Oh my god, Dix. Thank you, right? When I was going through and I was playing Soma here recently, that there were certain sections where I kept getting grabbed or there's something coming after me in different areas. So I went through and I helped Kaz get through the game, like finish off the last half of the game. And there were certain sections where I was constantly getting my butt cheeks handed to me. There was a dude constantly camping me, and Kaz did not have that issue. Kaz didn't. And I was like, how the fuck are you so lucky? And Kaz is like, I don't know. And I was like, I'm so jealous. Why? I was so jealous. I was like, you're so lucky with this. Hey, I love the song. Da, 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 da. Tequila, corazón, cerveza. tequila corazón. Tequila corazón. For those who don't know, this is basically a nonsense song. It's made by a Swedish band. It's the same people who did What Does the Fox Say? And it's just made up of a bunch of words that sound like they're Spanish, or actually are Spanish, and just smashed together. You only have to get a few materials till you have the most powerful random cat. That's so funny. The fact that you have that is just so good. That is just... I cannot believe that's an actual, like, champion that they've got. Tequila! Oop, I need that line. You're guaranteed to get here from the current event. Oh, so it's a guaranteed champ. Oh, okay. So that changes things. Tequila corazón cerveza. Tequila corazón. Okay, so according to my calculations, according to what I have here, there is ship comms station 2. I think I had this set up as a holographic table. I should have done way more detailed notes. In that case, since it is not detailed, I can do what the fuck ever. Do. Then again, if she was the 6-star on the banner, she's a 5-star, so can't happen. But if she was, you would have burnt all your premium currency to get her for sure. I think it's so cute. I mean, even if she wasn't, like, one of the big, massive banner pools of it, then... I mean, a cat is always worth it, you know? A cat is always worth it. You know what's really funny is I'm doing all of this detail work, and the majority of this, you're not gonna see the majority of this, like, at all. Like, the majority of all of this effort that I'm putting in, just gonna be lost. It's gonna be lost in that low quality abyss of the Twitch overlays. Okay, and then... pretend this is a hollow table. Yeah. And she's in E2. I don't know what that means, but hopefully that is a good thing. Congratulations on that good and or bad thing, depending on what it is for you. Type dealio. Okay, and I want a control panel that sits here. Okay, and then, so I'm gonna go with a crew locator, basically a promotion rank. Ah, nice. Congratulations? Question mark? Hopefully that is exactly what you are aiming for. E2 is an elite 2. Ah, I still don't know what that means, but hopefully that is a good thing for you. Yes, okay, okay. This comes around, hits about here. Oh, I gotta extend this out. Actually I have to pull this all the way out. And then the stand-up paneling system is right through here. Oh, shit, the bed, I erased that line. I don't need to erase that line. Okay, so this here, technically it would be here. here, here, here. And then I'm gonna have another table layout section that sits through here. You sent all of them in the Discord? You get a little special dialogue and a new splash art for the ones you get that far. Oh, interesting. Very cute, though. Very nice. I like that that is a thing. You know what I want to do? I want to do the ship pop out. So I'm just going to write ship hollow. So I'm going to have a ship holographic, like floating like through here. Get rid of that W. Hello. Hello. Either it's going to be floating or it's going to be inlaid on this piece right through here. And then we're going to have another, get rid of that, have another control panel section here. She's so full of herself, it's adorable. Oh my god, I love when that happens. Okay, let's look at it overall. Fairly decent first layer, not bad. I'm gonna go back and add screens and different keyboard switches, levers, pulleys, the whole shebang. There's a circle viewpoint section I want to add through here. Ah, that's the wrong tool. And this actually comes up and has a little lip edge, this and that. We're gonna have a readout panel here. So now what I'm gonna go through and do is the E2 messages. Are you done with the photo shoot? Let me see. You have this framed and put up in the middle of the dormitories? Very well. I do like these shots. I'll allow it. That's cute. I love shit like that, though. I love it when you have, like, a character and you can see their personality and all their little flavor text stuff. It's so good. Okay, so here is another kind of data center stand, only this one is very much you stand at it. There is no space to pull up kind of underneath it. So this would pull down from here. This would pull down from here. Here, here, here. This is removed. Technically, there are other stations that continue on beyond this, but we don't have to worry about those. There is, I need that. There is a much larger control readout that sits down through here. This only has a little bit of a sit-out section. Oh, fuck. A duck. I did not mean to use that tool. I want my line tool. My little lovely line tool. Bam. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Oh, I did it again. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit. I'm a little far out. What's funny is the little cat is a DPS. That is really funny. She kicks ass. Throws a lot of damage. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da, da-da-da, 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 da-da. She's a shoots ass. She shoots from her ass, or she's ass at shooting? I need clarification. Sometimes it's really funny just to like purposely misinterpret stuff. I think it leads to kind of the best results. Oh, she's a mage. Oh, okay, I see. I'm gonna hide some overlay sections that look a little bit like some stuff from Star Wars and Star Trek. I think she shoots from her tail. You didn't use her yet. How are you leveling her if you don't actually use her? Are you just upgrading her with like materials you have? Okay, and this is another system. You pump them full of roids, certificates, and money. You don't level ults by using them in Arknights. That's weird. That is a weird way to play a game. That is a weird way to play a game. I mean, it's a mobile game. There's a reason I don't play mobile games. Never thought we can love. Okay, so going through, here's now what we're gonna do. I'm gonna change this whole layer to this color. Bam! Wow, nice! Wow, watch it. Very nice. Okay. This is Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. This one I know the whole soundtrack to, like the back of my hand. It cost you $500,000 to get her as far as you did. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. You know what? I know it's not real money, but my mind is still like, oh my god. Oh my god, that's so much money! It's not like real money, but oh my god, that's so much money! It's fine, you can grind that back pretty easy. Oh my god, that's so ridiculous. My brain, I don't know, I cannot comprehend something like that. Like that much money in a game. That's just... That's just crazy. Oh, I love this song. Da-da. My moonlight. By daylight. There's the one named Sailor Moon. Prince. This is the English version. I'm sorry, you guys. Mercury. Sailor Venus. Sailor. Do 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 do. Thank you, Dr. Knowles. That's what I appreciate about you. Sailor Moon. Okay. So I think I have roughed out this main little area here. Oh shit, this is... what's that one where they have the Medusa thing and it's the two sisters? I don't remember. I'll think of it. This is from a anime movie that was originally based off of an manga series, which is super good, and the anime is like way different. They fucked it up. They fucked it up a little bit, but I mean it's still good. The animation's still like relatively nice and everything else like that. It looks nice to look at, but it is definitely not the same thing. It's one of those those series where you're like, I like it. And I'm just gonna accept the fact that it's not the same thing as what I really love. Yes, mate. It's full of space. Okay. Let me hit save. Saving. Okay. Here's where we go. Now I'm going to do another color. So I'm going to lock this layer down. We're going to go to another layer. What is on this layer? Nothing is on this layer, which is fine. I'll delete it. I don't need it. And this next layer, hang on, I got to unlock it to move my symmetry tool off of it. Okay. Now I'm going to do the button rough areas where I want my console, my switches, all of my screens, kind of like that really major like roughed out view. And then I'll go through, once this area is roughed out, I'll move on to the next layer. And hit save. Shaving! What time is it? It feels like we've been streaming forever and it's only been an hour and a half. My god, why does it feel like it's been so long? Okay, I want to actually add another secondary layer right through here, so this would be the area where you actually mess around on the keyboard stuff. Permission granted. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh shit, hang on, I collapsed these two. That robot sounds like a normal parrot. This is the space... It's the space, personality sphere and Wheatley from Portal 2. And it's them in space and they're talking to these astronauts. And they get picked up. It's like the little ending bit to one of the Hey, space. Hey, space. We're in space. And I'm gonna skip it. This is, was it pork chop soda? Do, 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 do. Okay, and then for this one, actually I want it to go from here to here. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then there is then a bunch of paneling going from here to here. So this is another keyboard section, which would drop this section down. So this is relatively even. Is it burnt rice? I'm pretty sure it's pork chop soda. Do, 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 do. It's by the same creator. Are you sure? Yeah, it's a Sean Wasabi song. It's definitely a Sean Wasabi song. Okay, got that, got that. And then this one is burnt rice? Nah, are you sure? I don't know if I believe you. I want to move this. Do, 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 do. Look it up? I don't really want to right now, to be honest. You're probably right, but you know. Shadow Wasabi. Okay. Do this. Yeah, moving this forward. Oh no, don't want to expand that area. I'm getting too loose with my lines. I gotta clean this up a little more. Because the cleaner my line art is now here in like my roughing stage, the better it's going to be for me later. What is that face that you just put in chat? Okay, so I'm gonna hit save. Saving. Now I'm gonna switch colorations. I'm gonna do rough. This is rough deck 1. 1 base. Lock it. And this is going to be rough panels deck 1. There's an S at the end of that. Do 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 do. Why is this the majority of the song quiet? It's fine. Into space. Okay. Let's switch colors. Orange. Okay, I'm gonna do orange for all of my buttons, my switches, my keypads, the whole shebang. Same dealio. Let's go ahead and start right up here. I already have some of these already kind of done a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and just go over it. Only this time we're gonna change it up. Okay, it's gonna be a keyboard. And in order to do this an easier fashion, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do K for keyboard with my actual pin. S for screen. Guess who has to fight the fire hose again? That really hot firefighter guy. It's Juna. This is gonna be a slide pool. I can't make you look like a dick. Fuck the day shift guy, seriously, I'm so sorry. Hopefully that things aren't as bad at your next shift. Question mark? Question mark? Hopeful? This is going to have some large breaker switches or some slides. Either way, it's something that's slightly longer, and then oops, that's a straight screen. I need this curved. Okay, that is good for that section. And then I do want a small panel down here. Of what? Who knows? We're just sticking buttons, buttons, and buttons everywhere. Okay. And let me unlock the rough draft base layer. I'm going to delete the underlaying section through here. So that way when I'm going through and I'm doing my line art, I can isolate things a little easier. Okay. Let's add some stuff right here. And I almost want like a large switchboard. Whoops, I fudged up. Da, 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 da. This sounds familiar. I don't know what this is, but it's something. Okay, so I want a... This is a large panel board, however, we are going to still have some readouts on it. So I want to make sure I'm sticking with this curved line for right now. So I'm going to grid this out just a little bit. Okay. So we're going to have a panel in this upper section right here. Arcelia! Good evening, dear friend. I'm here to lurk and support you. Hope you've been having a wonderful evening in stream. I am. How have you been, Ben? Hopefully you've been very good. The current thing is we're just doing some art and chilling. It's a very quiet, very chill kind of stream. There is an event going on right now, Chat vs. Mycelia Challenge, where if you You don't actually have to enter points in. However, chat would be very grateful if you could contribute points to the Chat versus Mycelia challenge so that they can unlock an ability to do an art raffle. So there's going to be 6 different prizes. You're existing, but you're okay. You're happy to be here and see you and hear you. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Hi, Over. Thank you for clocking in. Hopefully things are going really good and continue to go very good for you. I always like to see all the really cool people that I know get to enjoy some things in life. This is from Final Fantasy VII. This is Suspicious Circumstances. This is from Dirge of Cerberus. I'm pretty sure. Almost 69 clock-ins. Oh, you're gonna be so close. I think you're gonna get it the next stream. That's funny though. I can't believe... Oh, what are you gonna do when you hit 69? Nice. Okay, I want to isolate that just a little bit. The rest of these are going to be pretty button heavy. You do okay? We'll have to message and catch up. You've been meaning to. Dadbot's hella proud of you and cheering you on as always, Mycelia. Levi said you're working hard on something real special for him, and I can't wait because it's gonna, dude, it's gonna be so epic. I'm almost done with it. There's one last tiny little bitty section that I have to do for it, and I am so hyped. I'm very honored that Levi let me do it for him, and I was like, oh, I would love to. But yes, we do have to catch up or play a game or do something, even if it's just offline. That'd be cool. Yeah, there we go. I've got so much more line work to do.
Embrace the suck.
Thank you. We were waiting for that. Why are you smiling weirdly now? Why was he so happy about that? You're incredible, madam. Levi's already so happy already. Oh, you so much for making him happy. You would be delighted to spend some time together offline and on stream for sure. Hell yeah, hell yeah. For those who don't know, Soulstone Ben does stream. He does super awesome, really good content. You guys should totally follow him and like hang out and vibe. Very good vibes on his streams all the time. I'll put him on in the background when I'm doing stuff that I'm like stressed out about. Now you know my secret. Oh no. Okay, I'm gridding this out. I'm not like I'm hitting the gritty, but like I'm gridding this out right now for the button layout. There we go. Okay, and then I'm just gonna do some basic line sections through here. These are not going to be even, but it's okay. Right now, just to get the gist of it. You're a silly goober, you honor me, Mycelia, and you really honor me with that. I want to do nothing more than make others happy or bring comfort. Heck yeah. To be honest, even on TikTok, I upload my shit and I get off TikTok, but I'll watch your stuff. I'll watch your stuff and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's a good clip. Sorry, I'm holding my breath while I'm doing these lines. I could do them with the line art tool, which I have been heavily using the majority of this time. I don't know why I'm not using it right now. Just stubbornness, I guess. That would be too smart of me to do if I did it that way, though, I guess. Let me do this way. Bam! We're all goofy goobers, yeah. We're all goofy goobers, yeah. Goofy goober. Yeah. Oh, goodness, you're gonna make this old dad butt blush. As it should. Man, I don't get on TikTok really for anybody. I'm just like, I upload my shit and I'm gone. I think I've got it muted so I don't even like get notifications or anything for it either. And I want another slide I'm not doing this the smart way, am I? I'm doing this the very dumb way. So we're gonna do it the smart way. To be honest, because I'm roughing it out. You understand your old phone is having problems, but you check it when you can. You got this, hon. I'm shaking pom-poms for you. Yeah, woo! I definitely got it. I only have a lot more to go. It's the hugest shit, man. But my god, is it gonna look so damn good when I finish. S. This one I'm also gonna do S. And I'm just gonna write levels. Need to talk. You're able to use lurk. Thank you, Dr. Knowles. I thought that was a regular comment. It is not a regular comment. That's just you advertising. And then I also want to do a little bit down through here. I think we've hit a K-pop flow section. Sorry, guys. Oh no, you have to listen to older K-pop music. How terrible. Okay. That's done. You know what? I want to add a couple little buttons. A little bitty slide. And another little button. Now we move on to the next workstation. Here we have one keyboard, a screen between, another keyboard, screen between, a double keyboard section. Why are there so many keyboards, you ask? I have no idea. Why not? Why? Because I like keyboards. And my goal here is just a fuck ton of buttons. I'm actually going to double this one up just a little bit. And then erase this line. Bam! Now you can't even tell. Okay, and then I want a little bitty screen that sits in between, comes up here, and then we have larger screens up here. So this screen goes here, here. Might as well do the other front line. Here, here, there. Oh, that's the wrong line. There we go. This is wrong. Bam. Watch as Mycelia redoes the same line 5 times. Hells yeah, that's how we do it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. S, K, K, K. K. If I'm not doing all of the keys right now, if I can, I'm just gonna S and K it. S for screen, K for keyboard. And then this, ouch. Oh, I just smashed my hand against my tablet. Okay, this is analysis, engineering. It also is reflected for, so science and engine. So these ones are gonna be like reflected back and forth. All these kind of button setups and layouts are gonna be relatively the same. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I did all these backwards. It's fine. I can read a K backwards. It's cool. It's not gonna hurt nothing. This is from the original Nier. I think this is Memories of Flowers. Or Memories. Dude, I cried so hard when I played this game. Only to find out they retconned my dad in this game. For those who don't know, when you buy the Nier, the original Nier on on Steam, you get the Japanese international version. So you don't have the weirdly buff, weirdly ugly dad that you had in the original American version. And I am very sad. I'm very sad about that. I need to actually get rid of this. There's gonna be more keys through here. S, and then K. We're gonna have a really nice long row of K up through here. Why do we need switches up here? Why don't we need switches up here? That is the main question you gotta ask yourselves, chat. Why not? Thank you. I'll take a big old shipper ship. Hydration. What I might do is I might go through and actually just do a flat color on some of these. This is going to be a double pulley system. Why? Yes, that is why. So it's going to have... Thank you. I don't really need that line though. Because that's important in some ship things, is big levers and buttons and little bitty switches and little things you can hit and press and make and give feedback. For some reason, they exist. Okay, and then a nice button set through here with a pulley here. Again, I don't know why there's tons of pulleys, but there are, and they're awesome. More buttons through here. Why there's a cutout here? 'Cause it's awesome. And that's a keyboard. Okay, for keys. Move on to the next station. Or kind of the in-betweeny station. So for this in-betweeny station, I had it set up like this. Oh, you can see I've definitely changed things from how they were, but honestly, I feel like this really fits the aesthetics. I might go through and like tilt this. Let me do that now while I'm thinking about it. Attack on Titan, guys. Oh my god, guys, I remember when that was releasing and it was the coolest shit ever. I had read the manga and then one of my friends did not understand why I was like, I just hate the beginning section. And they're like, what are you talking about? I said, the author does not know how to draw kids. They all look like they have adult heads on like little bitty bodies and it looks horrible. And they didn't, they thought I was just fucking with them until they went through and they read the manga and they're like, oh my god, that is so fucking true. And I was like, see? I told you. I told you. You didn't believe me, but I told you. Da, 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 da. S. We're gonna have a long readout screen here. That's kind of shallow, to be honest with you. Why? Oh, I double tapped that line. My bad. It's not a zombie. Could have been though. If it was a zombie, I would have won. Da, 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 da. Oh, shit. I almost carried that line away. I was almost going. Oh, thank you for the save. I was wondering why it suddenly lagged real bad. I was like, what the fuck happened? You hit save for me. Thank you. That is always super helpful. That helps out immensely. Especially since I have not been saving quite as often as I probably should be. Man, you can definitely tell the days where I'm like locked the fuck in. Because I get like real quiet. This is K. And this one breaks up here. 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 Okay, gotta zoom back in. And then there is a small series of buttons between these. Okay. Okay. And this is S. Dun dun. And then we're gonna have a bunch of little sliders. Okay, it's easier for me to work from this direction over rather than this direction over. So pardon me, I flipped it backwards here. You know what's really funny though? Even though I watched actually the first couple seasons of anime as it was released and the manga, I followed really closely, and that's why I was excited why it was going to come out. I did not actually finish the anime. I don't know if the quality on it dropped or anything. I didn't like pay attention after the first like couple of seasons. I just kept up with the manga instead. Your forearms hurt? No, I'm sorry. It's because I handed you all those hard tasks to do. Okay, so K, S, S. And then this whole section is going to be a ton... Oh, wait, I have a better idea. No. Yes. No. No, yes. Let's just do it this way. Now, I'll add a small screen here. And I'm going to do buttons all around. Wow, this is the D-Gray Man opening. Nice and down. They could have just, honestly, fuck all of them. They could have just thrown the job on the contractors, but no, leave it for the most understaffed group to do. Well, of course, because you are paid the least, you were also going to get the hardest work. Obviously. My god, I love D-Gray Man too. That's another one of my super favorite series, but I was so upset when the actual original author or the original artist for it broke her hand and she had to step away. This is a keyboard, this is a screen, this is a keyboard, and I was so devastated because they changed how stuff went. Like, you could definitely tell from the point she broke her hand on, because I want to say that they either got another artist to do it, or by the time she came back to it, she changed her mind about how she wanted stuff to like happen. It's a keyboard. This is going to be another switch layer. Keyboard. So that's a lot of switches. And then, well, that's the interesting readout panel he had down here. You know what? I'll keep this readout panel that he had on here. It's the same reason that the night shift gets stuck with everything type dealio. You're still waiting for the T-Bay webtoon to continue. Oh man, hopefully it does continue. This is keys. I'm gonna leave that alone for right now. This is going to be, this is actually going to be a screen. And this is going to be another keyboard set, but it's slightly different. Keys And then I'm gonna do B for buttons rather than keys. So actually I want to do B, 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 the beginning after the end. You gotta stop shortcutting stuff. You're also looking forward to getting your hardcover copies of those. Start shipping next year. You're gonna Cosma the shell bullet? Okay, and I want actually this to be bees. Oh, so many bees! And we're gonna do this. Fingers. There's a method to my madness. Bear with it, chat. It makes a difference. T-bait is literally what they refer to it themselves. Okay, I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Like, I have a full clip that's just very sus. S-Crate is such a good manga and anime, yet very dude, S-Crate is so good. It's one of my favorites. It's so good. I had the opening on this playlist somewhere on there. And I have to laugh each time I think about it. I've got, I did not switch this yet. I've got, a couple of the episodes like recorded and stuff like that. It's so good. It's so good. So good. But if you read the manga and you watch the anime, they're super crazy. Yeah, Reckless Fire. Reckless Fire. Da, 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 da. The anime was so much better than the manga adaptation. The manga was like not as good. The anime was so much better. The anime is Chef Kiss. Oh yeah, especially that opening. Oh, no good. They basically did it as dirty as they're doing One Punch Man. Oh no, where the animation like drops like super bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But you know what's really funny is actually the original One Piece manga was like super shit quality. Like that, it was literally meant to just sell the program. For it was like just an advertisement thing that the guy was doing. They're like, sell this paneling thing, and they're like, well, do you have artwork to sell on it? And he's like, no, just do something. So he doodled something, and that's how it was. And so everything, all the big jokes of like sassy lost child, all of that was the original guy. And then he got popular enough, and then eventually people like changed their mind. Oh no. Hold on, I just got a notification for something I have to check on. Oh, damn. Okay, that's fine. Okay, sorry, I got a notification about a rescheduling for like a delivery thing. It's cool, it's cool. It's fine, they'll try again later. Okay. Is it? No, it's not the desk. They delivered that to Alaska already. It's something for one of the dogs. And they're like, hey, yo, man, we tried. But no. And I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. It looks like the second season will have okay-ish animation, but we'll see. Trailers are always misleading. Trailers are always misleading. Always. They are never the right way. I haven't been doing the other side since I'm just gonna copy and reflect everything. The Alaska desk will always be a funny story. Dude, I'm still pissed about that fucking desk. How fucking dare they? How fucking dare they? How fucking dare they? Ship my motherfucking desk to Alaska. Bitch. It's so upsetting. Maybe one day I'll get an actual desk, you know? A better desk. I mean, I have an actual desk. It's like small, but it's there. It's just definitely not large enough to do any hand cam stuff on. Not without letting you guys have to sit there and look at the majority of my lap the whole time. Let's do this. This. All day. Whoop, too much. But it does a thing. This is a button panel. This is a button panel. This is going to be a slide switch panel. I love slide switches. Again, the majority of all of this, you're not gonna fucking see. It's a stream overlay. You're not gonna see the majority of this shit. Look how small it is back there. I suppose I should also probably clarify the talk. Okay, this is screen. This is a keyboard. Probably clarify a little bit on some of the joke for the Alaskan desk. So there was one point like near, it's like the second or third year I think I started streaming or something like that. Maybe a little closer, where I was like, I want to do hand cam streams, but my desk is very shallow. And I was like, you know what? I'll get another desk, and what I'll do is I'll butt that desk up in front of my current desk so that I don't have to rearrange a whole bunch of stuff. I can just like add it on in front of. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. That's good. And so I was looking, searching, and I finally found a desk I really liked. And I said, wow, I like this desk. And I was like, wow, this desk is cheap. Much cheaper than all of the competitors. wow, I like this desk. I really like this desk. I ordered said desk. I wait, and 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 I motherfucking wait. And I get a notification that's been delivered. I go outside. No desk. I get on a bike and I check one side of the street. No desk. I check down the other side of the street. No desk. Now, granted, I live out in the boonies, so it's like way the fuck out there. And like, I come back, I get on my phone, and I'm like, nothing was delivered. And I contact them because it's through fucking Amazon. And I was like, where the fuck is my desk? And they're like, it's possibly at a neighbor's or something like that. And I was like, bitch, it's not at my neighbor's. I checked. I literally just checked. And they're like, well, just wait, you know, a certain amount of time. I get on. I look at where the address it says it's delivered to. It's somewhere in motherfucking Alaska. I'm like, that is nowhere where I live. I live on the East Coast, by the way. So it's like literally on like the other side of the motherfucking continent. So I'm like, there's no way this desk is getting to me within 38 to 48 hours. This is bullshit. I was like, I want a refund. They're like, no, you gotta wait the 38 to 48 hours, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, fine. Fine. So I waited. The 36 hours pass, nothing. 48 hours pass, nothing. I call back again. Hey, my desk never showed up. And they're like, oh, well, that's just because, you know, they're spitting a bunch of bullshit at me. Just blah, 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 blah. Just, they're blowing ass. They're blowing ass out right now, and they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. I'm like, cool. Why is it showing me that my desk was delivered to fucking Alaska? And they're like, oh, it wasn't. And I'm like, look at it. And they look at it. The kid I'm talking to on the phone looks at it. And he's like, oh my God, it does say it's in Alaska. I was like, why does it say it's in Alaska? And they're like, I don't know why it says it's in Alaska. I was like, you work for this fucking company. Why is it in Alaska? And yeah, they're like, well, we're just going to give it another 2 to 3 days and we'll see if it comes in. And if it does, then you'll be fine. If it doesn't, then call us back and we'll give you a refund. I call back again after 2 to 3 days. Actually, it was like 4 days. I waited just to be on the safe side. I knew nothing would come in because it's in motherfucking Alaska. I go and I look up the shop that I had gotten it on Amazon because it was like some kind of independent seller thing. And all the recent reviews are like, they ship my shit to Alaska and I never got my stuff. And I was like, fuck. I was like, are you kidding me? And so I called again and I was like, hey, I need a refund. And they're like, what do you mean? And I was like, I need a refund. My shit never arrived. And if you look at all the recent reviews for this particular shop thing, I need my stuff back because holy shit, nobody's getting their stuff. This is a scam store. Give me my money. They should have just used Amazon's refund instead of going to the seller. Well, I didn't go to the seller, Shuna. I was talking to Amazon customer services, and the customer services was the one that was like, just call us back later. Just wait. It's just not there yet. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so fucking pissed. It took me calling back 4 times for them to finally give me my money, my refund, because they're like, maybe you're hiding the desk. I'm like, bitch, I'm not hiding the desk. If I had the motherfucking desk, I wouldn't be fucking calling you. Give me my money back. I couldn't do it through the app. No, I couldn't do it through the app because it said delivered, but I had to prove to them that I didn't have the thing. They're like, send us an item, a picture of the fucking item. I'm like, there's fucking nothing I can send you because I don't have the fucking item. And like, I'm still pissed. I'm so angry right now. I hate it when they do shit like that. But, I mean, eventually I did get my money. But the amount of times they're like, oh, just wait, just ask your neighbors if they've seen it. I said they haven't fucking seen it because I can see the fucking geo-tracking and it says it's in motherfucking Alaska. And so that is the story why I don't do hand cam streams, because the desk I tried to get to do it ended up in motherfucking Alaska. And I haven't looked for a desk since. You did send the trailer over, by the way. It's really bad. Okay, no worries. I'll look at it after stream. It's always really sad when you have something that you really like and like the company or something just fucks it up and you're like, no, please, please, I need you to not fuck this up for me. All of my current happiness is riding on this thing. Man, there's something in my eye. It bothers me. I'm pretty sure they use the stills from the webtoon half the time. You know, it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me at all. Hang on, there's something in my eye. It's cool, I can draw with one eye. You have ruined the returned the pasta salad. Oh, I thought you said you ruined the pasta salad. It's like, how the fuck did you ruin a pasta salad? I was gonna be like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Okay, these are gonna be big screens. You didn't have any of the pasta salad? You just returned it? It's kind of sad, man. I would eat some of it. By the way, the webtoon is amazing. You love the art. The anime is really dog shit. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of good webtoons are just great, fabulous, beautiful, wondrous things, and then the adaptions for them are just kind of like letdowns. I'm like, oh man, guys, you're supposed to be good. This is what they paid you big monies for. This is what I pay you subscription for.
No, mycelia, I returned with pasta salad.
Oh, I love pasta salad. Hopefully it's good pasta salad. If it's not, I'll be very sad for you. This is B for buttons. Neru. This is like a level monitor or something. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna do this. One more time. Bow, 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 bow. You should read it sometime. The start doesn't look the best, but it's because they made it with no budget. It's gonna depend. Look, I'll be real honest with you right now. You don't want to know the amount of open things I have to read. No, I'll tell you. Hold on, let me look it up. I have, for mangas, I currently have and am following some that are currently updating. It's triple digits. It is triple digits. I am following. Oh my god, it's higher than I thought it was. Okay, give or take about maybe like 200. Give or take about 200. I have 1,397 mangas that I'm currently following. And then let me tell you about the open web novels I have going right now. Hold 1 second. Let me open that up. I have No, I don't want you to close tabs when I'm inactive, bitch. Okay, I have 47 web novels that I'm currently in process. I'm waiting for 10 that have currently updated. No wonder you never remember anything. No, bro, it's because I'm ADHD as fuck. Oh, and then there's I have only 6 tabs from Archive of Our Own right now, so I'm in super low digits for those. I should go and check to see some of the other ones I have archived to see if they've actually been updated here recently. But yeah, you're not helping yourself. I just have a wide variety of interests in quite a lot of things. Speaking of, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I'm totally not gonna go check on a couple of things to see if they've updated. I'll have a timer going. Let me hit save before I walk away from this. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paneling done. Technically 10 if you count the other side. And then we're going to continue on with the paneling. Then we're going to do the floor sections, and then we're going to move on to the next one. Make sure you get some water. Oh yeah, I'm going to like totally refill my water stuff. Okay, BRB. Be right back. I'm back. Okay. 3 of them have been updated for the web novels. I didn't check the manga. Okay, hold on. Let me get comfortable again. Head down my cup. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, here we go. I want to do, I think, a small section of screens up here. But I want to do like small patches of screens. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay, and then this whole section through here. Buttons. I'm gonna hate myself later, but buttons. All buttons all the time. B. Oh, I might as well do the B the correct way. B. S. 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 And then there's more B down here. You cannot read that. B. B for buttons. I pronounce you boy. Okay. Okay, so these are gonna be B, this is gonna be B, this is gonna be S, and then this, I don't know what this is, but it's a thing. And I'm digging it. I'm digging it. It's very cool. Buttons. Yeah, oh my god, I love all these little buttons. I'm gonna like really hate myself later, but it's fine. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. B for buttons. We love buttons. This is a K though. This is also a K. This is an S, this is an S, this is also an S, but it's a hollow. Hollow, H-O-L-O. My brain did not want to process that S, but this is going to be hollow. This is going to be keyboard, this is also going to be keyboard. There is going to be another screen here. This is a large screen. This is S. Okay, let me turn this a little bit. Wow. This is K, keyboard. I can't write with that line tool. It does not work. My hands, they're too quick. Even my avatar can't really always keep up with it, which is really funny. This is also going to be, this is going to be B. Buttons. We love buttons. And then this is going to be another pull lever. this is keyboard. Okay. Ba ba da 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 da. Oh my god, I love Blackpink, guys. This is another slider. Do do do. This is gonna be buttons. I see the pop-up, but I don't hear it for some reason. Hang on, let me check my queue. It should be for the short redeems. Yeah, it says... Huh. It says it's going through just fine. It's not pending. That's weird. I will press the dick button here and we'll see if it works. Maybe it locked up. Works! Okay, that time I heard it. For some reason I didn't hear it the first time. Weird, 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 weird. I'll give you a return for those points here later. Yeah. Okay, this I want to bring down just a little bit. Ba-ba-da. And then this section I want to bring over. Da-da-da. Okay, and then I want another series of sliders. Is it too much? No, that's not too much. It's fine. I want another slider set, but instead of having a handle slider set, I want just the button slider set. And then we're gonna have 2 rows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons. And then we're gonna do another smaller screen right here. And then there's gonna be another nice keyboard set here. This is gonna wrap around probably a readout screen. So another screen. Oh yeah. Oh, you can definitely tell as I get closer to the screen, my lines and stuff get less precise. So like the farther away stuff is like, I'll show you. The farther away stuff is all like immaculate. Wow, looks great. Looks great. Looks great. Looks still looks good. Still pretty straight. Nah, it's getting pretty bad. Yeah, it's lazy. Lazy. And this is just a giant screen. Big screen. Big. Okay. That is the roughed out first deck set up. I'm gonna go ahead and panels rough. Do this. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna delete the other side because I don't need this extra side piece over here. I already know how it's going to look. To be honest, I could do it with the floor layout as well, since everything for buttons and screens and everything will be reflected onto the other side. And then once I reflect it, I'm going to go in on one side and then remove a couple of sections and then change them out. So for example, since this is the engine and shields and this is like the science section, I'm going to actually go in on this side and I'm going to switch out some of the keyboard sections for like sample testers and other things like readout stuff like that. So there'll be more screens on one side than there will be on the other side. And sections that looks like it's for holding on to large data amounts. So I'll put in like sections underneath here for like physical storage or something like that. Yeah. All right. Now the floor. So let me lock this. And this is going to be rough deck 1 flooring. And I don't anticipate having to do a ton of crazy stuff with it since the decking is pretty easy with this. Oh, wow. I twinged my shoulder a little bit. Like, it's not even like my main shoulder, it's my off shoulder that gave me the trouble. Okay, 1 second. I am... Okay, well, I stretched as much as I could, so we'll see. Okay. And return... flooring. Return to flooring. Okay. No power. Okay. This is the flooring, this is the wall. Technically there is another like data station that sits through here. So I'm gonna do a line, this time in orange, curved. This is gonna be where the edge of like those data stations would be. That are on this side. That we're gonna pretend exist. Beepos. Oops, that is the wrong tip. Switch out to that. Yeah. Sorry? Okay. Now I'm going to switch to a different color since I no longer need that little base to let me know where the edge of that is. So I think this time we're going to go to kind of a pinky color. So we'll do a pinky color for the floor. Why is that? Oh, because this is my marker. I was like, why is the stabilization on this so fucking weird? This is my marker. This is not the actual pin. That's what I want. There we go. Here we go. Okay. So this comes from here, this and that. Okay, so it would be about here. The really precise stuff is like the stuff that I hold my breath on. I'm like, hold, don't breathe. That's gonna affect your line work. It won't really affect my line work. I have my stabilization really fucking high. It's just a habit that I've always had from when I did things like super traditionally. You know what? Because of how I have this set up, I can actually bring the carpet up just a little bit. We'll bring it here. And then there. Beautiful, beautiful. Might as well clean up the other side while we're here, just so I don't have to come back. I mean, I am gonna have to come back. Literally, I don't really need the symmetry tool. It would probably be a little easier for me if I didn't use the symmetry tool. since the majority of this we're not keeping anyway. It's all just rough. It's my rough sketch. Let's bring this straight line back in, because you're not seeing the majority of all of this. Okay. My god, this is gonna look so good. I'm very excited. It's always when you're working on something and you see it start to come into fruition, you see it start to become the thing you know it's going to be, and you're like, oh yeah, that looks so good. And actually, I'm going to increase the spacing right through here. Okay, let's pull back. Not upside down, hopefully. Okay. So the way I have this currently kind of roughed out is I have it skimming away from the edge of the flooring or the edge of the steps. So we have 1, 2 that connect in here, ends right through there, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 panels that end up in the science analysis station. So let's go ahead and do that. 4 panels from here to here. I could do that. Okay. And let's do this. And I'm gonna run out this line here for everything. And I'm gonna actually butt that up a little closer than I have it in my sketch. You're back! Welcome back! We are onto the flooring at this moment for the first level. So we're putting in carpets. Or at least the floor plating itself. Hang on. You said the word AI. Didn't like that. You shall fight in AI. Oh, you're talking about Nightbot? Yeah, no, you can do exclamation fight. Yeah, exclamation fight, and Nightbot will fight you. Okay, so this actually ends here. Let's do that there. Let's do that there. But what, a fight with you? You don't stand a chance, Blushy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I baited you into that one. I knew he wouldn't fight you. He's an asshole, man. I programmed them all that way. They're all programmed that way. I thoroughly enjoy it when artificial AI systems or like robots and stuff are like assholes. I'm sorry. I just think that's so funny. Ah, it's because I'm a sick fuck. I like how you said that. I like how I said that with no hesitation. Yeah, you didn't even wait a second. You immediately were like, oh, bam. Hit you with that. Okay. Let's pull that over just a little bit more. So I need 4 sections through from here to here. So we'll do 1. 2. 4. Let me check the layouts. Yeah, actually pretty close. Pretty damn close. You can also do exclamation how big and Nightbot will help you measure. It gets used more so on the Discord, I think, than on Twitch chat. There are 5 robots you would not call a clanker. Which 5? Tell us, tell us. Data better be on that list. Technically he's an android, but that's pretty damn close. Data is a good boy. Give us the list. Why is there a really long quiet section happening right now? Where's my music? Where's my tunes? Okay, there we go. Do 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 do. Oh shit. Okay, that's not what I intended. Okay. Now, I want to make this... It is curved, but I think I want to make it slightly less curved. It's going to end right about there. BT7274. Okay, that's very understandable. R2-D2, very understandable. Wally. Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about Wally. Cade 6 and Ghost. Destiny 1 and 2. Oh, okay, that's a good list. I could understand those choices. I see, I see. That makes a lot of sense, actually. That really does make a lot of sense. Okay. Now I have to get the other floor paneling sections through this way. So we have a large section that goes from the stairs, so probably about here, and then it ends here. You would trust BT7274 to care for your child. I don't know about kids, man. But I could see it. I could see it. I could understand that level of trust. Okay. Oh, wait, I fudged up. Okay, hold on. Hold, please. This does not actually come all the way back out to here because there's another paneling section that comes up through here. That's why I had that fucking green line out through here. That's what that was referencing. Okay, no biggie. What it does is it comes out through here and then here. Like that. Yeah. He's a sentient machine that has a strict code to abide by. That's very true. That's very true. I don't know, man. I'm just so anti-robot. I understand, though. I understand. I'm like, I'm almost as bad as Will Smith in iRobot, you know? Shit, I'm supposed to switch over to the pencil. You know, I like, which is really funny, because considering how many systems I have set up that are running via, like, programmed stuff. Like, I have Dr. Knowles, and SiriBot, and I also have, who else do I have? That one asshole. What should we call him? Nightbot. Nightbot. He's also here. I don't have any actual mods. It's all me and a bunch of systems. If you shoot the fucker, there's no problem fighting them because he'll be the only one that won't stay still. Yeah. He is the only one that won't stay still. You know what? I'm gonna change how it sits in front of this section just a little bit. So actually, I want it to do that. I had planned for it to sit a little farther away, but I think I'm gonna actually pull it in. At least for this section, through here. Yeah, right like that. Okay. Carpeting is done for this first layer. You can't remember exactly what was said, but you remember something. Yeah, it was something along those lines. That means in a room full of fuckers or something like that, I think is what it had said. He's the only one that won't stay still. He'll defend himself. God, that makes me want to watch the movie again. Such a good movie. Thank you for saving. All right. So this is what we have so far. Not bad, not bad. There is another paneling section that sits out here in the middle of the floor that I'm gonna go ahead and do. And then there is more through this way, but we're not gonna see it. When was the last save? I saved just a little bit ago, so it's not too far back. It is a little back, but it's not too far. Okay, so this is the flooring, so I'm gonna go ahead and another layer. Gonna lock this one. And then I'm gonna switch my colors. Again, all of my sketches are always like really crazy colors, so I can tell like what everything is. And then I'll do the paneling. There's a panel like an island. There's a panel island that sits out through here. It's like got paneling and stuff on it. Want to know your most painful progress lost from not saving? Tell me what it is. What it was. Na mama. Na 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 na. Okay, this I'm gonna go back to green. Mama. Mama. You had been playing for a good 6 hours. Oh no, and you forgot to save. Oh no! Oh no, I'm so sorry. Okay, again, I don't really need the symmetry tool. Here on out, we move a little bit on vibes. Safe to say you were pissed. Oh my god. If it makes you feel any better, I lost an entire model that I had rigged for myself. I had worked on it, and then I oversaved one of my saves over the other one. Yeah. And I had the original file for like the layers and stuff, but I lost all the rigging, and it was like a month of work. I was so pissed. You had been 6 hours into the game. Oh my god. Yeah, 6 hours into the game, I'd be pissed. Okay, so this is more like a paneling section. It's kind of free floating in the middle here. Okay, so here, mama, na 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 na, na 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 na. You had to restart? Oh my god, having to restart is the absolute fucking worst. Okay, collapse these three down. Okay, and then we have this, and then this will connect here, 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 and then In fact, you had much more. You're much more proficient with physical art. In fact, you can code much better than you can do digital art. Coding is easier for me as well. I understand. It feels like you don't have to fiddle with it as much. Like, sure, you can run like a check and stuff, and if it's not good, it'll fail. And usually from failing, you can try and finagle and mess with a couple of things to figure out what fucking failed and why it failed and the whole shebang like that. But art, it's just a matter of, does it look right? Nah, I don't think it looks right. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it just doesn't look right. Yeah. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay. That's too sharp of an angle. This is from the second Lion King. It's playing right now. Hold on. It's a little better. Not sure I like it. Yeah, if something works, don't fucking touch it, even if it is in the wrong method, as long as... Yeah, you see this little floating little ball thing here? It sits under the map? Yeah, don't fucking delete it. I don't know what it does, but if you delete it, everything crashes. Yeah. Do you see this banana? Don't touch this banana, because for some reason, if you take out this banana that sits here, the calculation for the experience points just no longer works anymore when players are leveling. Just don't fucking touch it. Yeah. Exactly that. It's like fucking black magic. Da. Thank you, Dr. Knowles. Yeah, as long as the result works, then yeah, it's fine. Don't touch it. I think I'm thinking about this too hard. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to delete all of this. And redo this top line. I have to remember that the majority of this, there's other stuff below this you can't see. It's probably, technically the floor probably comes out into like about over here. Okay, let's do some more lining. Okay, so we have that and that. We gotta trust the process. The process is trust, and the method is just fucking try. We trust the process, trust the process, trust it, trust it, trust. What people think is impossible, fighting a boss while blind flawlessly, what actually is. Getting cold fully done and it working perfectly with nothing missed on the first time. Oh my god, tell me about it. Speaking of trying coding, hang on, I want you to type exclamation quote into the chat box for me real fast. I need to see what you get back. I was having an error beforehand where it was giving me 2 quotes back instead of just 1, and I don't know if it was just me. No, it's you too. I don't know where the fuck that quote is stored. I literally only have 1 quote in the system, and it should be shit the bed. That's not the quote that I thought. I don't know where this quote is stored. It's literally not in StreamerBot at all. I think there's a remnant or a file system that it's pulling it from, but I literally can't fucking find it. So, yeah, shit the bed and call me George. I don't know where that one is either. It's literally... Oh, you know what? Do I have a secondary file system that's housing a version of like an older version of StreamerBot? Oh, shit the bed and call me George, I might. Oh my god, hold on. I think that might be it. Okay, thank you for helping me. I'll have to kind of go through it because what should be popping up is just shit the bed. So here I'll show you. So if I do exclamation quote, it should give me shit the bed. Yeah. Art. And it shows you what I was doing and the date. Yeah, and that's how it should pop up. I don't know where the other one is popping up from. I don't know where the other quote is pulling from. Yeah, it's pulling 2 different quote sections. And I had a quote system in here before and it wasn't working. You have an idea? Okay, what's your idea? I'm willing to try anything. Let me hit save. We just leave it? Oh, wait, hang on. I think... Wait, hang on. So I should be able to quote delete. And then I should be able to try quote again. And it still pulls it. Okay, this one I know is in StreamerBot, so that's fine. Is it having 2 different instances of commands being executed with different permissions? No, it should be the same permissions. In fact, if anything, I should be the one that it's pulling double for, since I would have overall permission for all of the different versions of StreamerBot that I've had. I have upgraded, and I think it may be reading an older variation of StreamerBot that I have in another folder for old reference. I may have to go through and actually delete it to like get rid of it. I think that's what's happening. What I'll do is, because it's being queued, what I can do is I can boot up that older version of StreamerBot, look through the actual queues, see what all it's fulfilled, and see if anything's failed in its wait, what? What are we waiting for? Da 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 da. You can tell the new one, it has no access to the folder. Well, here's the thing. The new one is not pulling it. Something else is dumping it into the system, which I think is the older version is still connected to Twitch chat, and it's dumping from the older StreamerBot into the new, into the chat. So the new one is not registering and it's not pulling from it at all. I think that the first 2 quotes of "I'd rather fuck that guy than these 2 bears," or "I'd rather," whatever, the one from Shuna, And the other one, where it's Shit the Bed and Call Me George, is pulling from an older version of StreamerBot. So the newer version of StreamerBot is not pulling from anything else. I can look through its queue system and it's not showing up in there. However, I couldn't figure out because it wasn't registering. It was just registering my pulling of commands, and I couldn't tell which one is it. But because you pulled a command through, I can go back through and I can trace it, find out where it's coming from, and be sure that that's the system that's pulling it, because it wasn't pulling for me when we just did the test, but it was pulling for you. So I'll be able to, yeah, I can find it now. I can find it now, which is great. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. I can find it now. Oh, it may not give you, it may not pull Discord for you. Here. Bam. There you go. Now, when you join, it will give you an application. You have to submit, you basically just submit a request to join, and then one of the mods will let you on, or I'll let you on once the stream ends. I'm probably going to only go for another 30 minutes, and because of that, I'm going to do a thing. I'm going to do a thing, so I'm going to stop it, so we can't have any raids within the next, like, hour or so. So, let me go ahead and set that up. And while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and give that, I'm gonna give that dick back to Gray. And yeah. Hang on, I'm checking. I'm making sure one of my other systems is all set. I'm totally not getting distracted looking through my system. My brain has definitely switched off of working on stuff for right now, which is fine. What I'll do is I will, I'll just set it up and I'll mess with stuff later, which is so fine. It's just fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I do want to get this last paneling section set up and done, so that way I can go ahead and finish the roughing out sketching for the first floor, and then we'll do the second floor. The second floor I think is going to go a little faster because you can only see these little bitty section of panels, and it's not even the full panels, it's just the like the top section, because the majority of it is covered by the captain's level, or the like the first mates, the upper level thing here. And we'll get that all done. Yeah, I think we're moving at a decent pace. We're moving slower than I would like. To be honest, if I had been really focused yesterday, I think I would have gotten the whole first floor done yesterday and then been able to do the second floor and part of the captain's today. But it's fine. You know, we're not going to get upset. We're not going to cry over spilt milk. It's cool. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So this is another system. I don't need that. But I do need another layer because I need another line. This time we're going to go back to orange for right now, and then we're going to change it around just a little bit. Okay, pull this out. Bam. Also, yes, also. The Discord link in your profile doesn't work. It does. Oh, on which profile? Is it on? The only one that should work right now should be the one on my Twitch page here. Oh, it doesn't work? Okay, no worries. I may... we had a big hate raid, and, like, we got hit by a bunch of Nazis, and so everything was locked down, so this one works? Okay, yeah, this one for sure should for sure work. This one for should work. The one on the profile definitely will not work, since I had locked it down. It's only there right now, just kind of for shiggles. I am going to go through and update it again here since we've updated our lockdown protocol for the Discord. So yeah, I do have mods for the Discord. They so they may not identify themselves, which is fine. I told them they just have to keep an eye on stuff while I'm streaming, and then it's good. So there's not a ton of heavy enforcement. I'm the one that enforces. I am the one who knocks. Type dealio. But thank you for letting me know. Who shits and why are they giggling? Oh, you know, just for shits and giggles. That is to ensure that we don't take the problem too seriously. But yeah, Shits is a good friend of mine, and they laugh at everything. They absolutely laugh at everything. For sure. Most people, when they say something like that, they don't expect me to come back with like an answer like that. So it's always really funny, like when I have something and I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's Shits. We're good friends. We are great friends. You know, Shit and I get along swimmingly. What was I doing? I'm doing these lines. Yes, lines. Focusing. Okay, so this is the back section. This is the other back section. I'm pretty good with coming up with stuff on the spot, I guess. I'm good improver. Okay, I'm gonna X this because we don't need this. This is technically where the midline for the screen panels are gonna be sitting up. So this is the main setup for the table. Okay. Don't fail any of my bot safe checks, okay? When you get into the Discord here, I'll just let you in because I'm pretty sure you're not gonna spam anything, and if you are, I have you clocked. Hang on, I'm opening Discord. Oh my god, I forgot I had closed it. Oh, it's doing an update. Ew. Ooh, it's doing an update. Okay, I'll let you into the Discord. Oh, look, one of the mods tagged me, like, hey, are they cool? It's like, yeah, it's fine. I'll let you in. Okay, you have applied. I'm going to approve. You want to be able to join streams more often. You don't get Twitch notifications. Hang out with people. Also, support streamer. I will approve. If you would like an actual notification, as soon as I go live, I have a notification that drops. And that is something that you can go ahead and select and you'll be okay for. I will also give you the role of employee so that you're not locked out. And usually it'll be in security alerts is where it'll pop up for. You had to dip from interaction with a friend earlier because you have been running on 0 social battery for 3 days. Oof. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong if you have had issues, especially with, you know, social interactions can be really rough on people. Like, I understand here. I will give you the employee role. So right now you have intern, and intern limits you to, so you can't post anything. You can look at stuff. So I will give you the employee role. You have been hired. Congratulations! You have passed the first level of interviews. And that will allow you to interact with stuff. You can post things now. But yeah. And that's all I got for you right now, but yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff on there. We're semi-active. Honestly, the biggest active channels are going to be general, the gaming information one, as well as I'm thinking, my brain is processing. My brain's really dead right now. I might have to take like a break. I probably won't continue streaming. I think I'm gonna take a break for right now, so we're gonna hit save one more time. Because my brain feels pretty fried. I don't know why my brain feels so fried. It just feels overly fried. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff in there. Basically, don't be an asshole and you'll be fine. Nobody there is really an asshole. Shun is a little spicy, but it's okay. It is an 18+ server, so you have to make sure that you know, abide by those rules. However, even though it is an 18+ server, if you were going to post something that's like risky or not really, risky's fine. If you're going to post anything that's like outright like porn or, you know, lewd or anything like that, just blur it so that nobody gets like a titty jump scare for the granny standing behind them if they're on like the bus or something. Like, that's all I ask. Yeah, use common sense. Yeah, exactly. Use common sense and then you'll be fine. Let me find somebody for us to raid. Yeah, basically, if you don't be an asshole, you're totally fine. I have a channel that I have not yet opened up. I'm still using some time to kind of set up and kind of figure out what I want on there. There are a couple of things on the server that you can do. There is you guys get a monthly digital reward. You can go into, I think, requests, and you can request a theme, picture version, whatever, and you guys will get a digital reward in various sizes that you can use and keep for like ever. The only thing I ask is you don't resell it, you don't distribute it or anything else like that. That's like, you know, that's for you guys on the server. But yeah. So there's that. Right now there's only literally one request. I think we're gonna raid Gray because it's his thing we're working on. There's only one request, and that's to see the pizza toppings as if they were in the Mafia, so I get to draw a whole bunch of suits because nobody else has requested anything. And we are in the second week, so there's only like one more day for people to choose something. And if they do that, then we'll do a vote. But if not, then the pizza toppings as Mafia will be the digital reward. It's gonna be funny. I'm pretty hyped. But yeah. You guys also get to see a whole bunch of other work and like behind the scenes stuff that other places don't. I don't know. It's a pretty nice place. I like to think I run a nice community. Like, I can be a bitch, okay? But I'm not that much of a bitch. All right, hang on. Let me pull this over here, and we're gonna go ahead and raid into Gray. Bum bum ba bum bum. Raid Gray. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop a quick link, just to be on the safe side, as well as a quick raid message. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. We're gonna be doing more art. I am going to work a little bit more on this offline, so hopefully by the time we come back tomorrow, I'll have a lot more done on it, so we should be much farther along. I really want to get to the captain's area, because once I get the wheel done, then I'll be able to start working on some of the other scenes, because there's a couple of other scenes that are all kind of going out at the same time. But yeah, the whole week is going to be art. I have a setup, so we're going to be doing something. We're going to be doing art every day this week, though. But yeah, that's it. That's what we're doing. All right, I'm going to send you